There are so many people who have money, have everything you'd think would make them happy, but it doesn't make them happy because they've got no compass. They've got no meaning, purpose, nothing to fulfill them in life. So we're going to explore ways that you can increase that sense of purpose, develop a sense of fulfillment. And obviously that becomes more effective after you've done the basic journey work here. So the opening, the emptying out of old hurts, old traumas, getting them out of your cells, not catharsis, but just allowing the words that the emotions drive to the surface to come out. And then coming to forgiveness of yourself, forgiveness of others, those who've hurt us, those who've abused us, no matter what you've been through. So in forgiveness, to be very clear here, we can forgive the soul of someone else. We do not need to condone the behavior. We do not need to open ourselves to those types of behavior being in our life ever again. It's forgiveness in order to ourselves let go. A number of years ago, Nelson Mandela said, holding on to resentments is like swallowing poison and expecting your enemy to die. There's a lot of truth in this. We hold on to resentments. We hold back on forgiveness, feeling that's going to show them, pay them back, as if it's about the other person. And we don't realize the damage that does to us internally. It's pernicious and it's causing us problems in the long term. So we'll find ways to come to forgiveness of the being, forgiveness of the soul, even if the behavior is something we say absolutely no to in life. These things all together are going to take us in a very positive direction. They're going to open some doors for us. They're going to make some fundamental changes in our lives. And then I'm going to guide you through a little closed eye introspection just to illustrate to you how that can work in your life. So find a comfortable, relaxed position and just close your eyes for a moment or two here. With closed eyes, take a lovely long deep breath in and relax, release as you breathe all the way out. And slow your breathing right down. Let each breath draw awareness inside the body. Putting attention deep down inside. And then relaxing, opening. And as you relax and open, in your mind's eye, go back to a recent time when you had an argument, an upset with someone. Please don't make this like the nemesis of your whole life, just some upset. Someone disagreed with you, someone criticized or judged you fairly recently. Okay, let's keep it recent. And so you go back to that time and just step into that picture. This person or people, they're there, you're there, and you just open to experience what took place. What words were said? Whisper this out. If you said words, if they said words, just whisper out some of them. What was it that upset you? If it was an action that upset you, or a circumstance, just describe it, just whisper it out. Okay, beautiful. What else? What else? Okay, just pause there, stay in this awareness, and now ask, what story are you telling yourself about this person, these people, this circumstance? What's your internal commentary on it? And let those words come out of your mouth. If you're judging them, use those words. Criticizing them, use those words. If it's unfair, if you're a victim, if it shouldn't happen this way, if it should be different, just speak the words of your internal soundtrack out so your own ears can hear them. Maybe they shouldn't have done this. Maybe they're stupid. Whatever it is for you. Thoughtless, uncaring. Speak the words out so your own ears can hear. And now notice as you speak those words out what it does to the way you feel as you criticize them, or as you criticize yourself, or as you tell yourself this can't be changed, things are hopeless, they'll never change. Whatever it is, just notice the effect of your words, your internal dialogue on the way you feel. It will have some effect. It will either ramp up the emotions or clog them, stymie them, and make them feel heavy, sticky, one or other, normally. Just notice and speak out. What's the difference here when you really use these words about yourself, about them, about life, circumstances? What's the difference? What does it do? Good. Beautiful. Okay. And now, for the sake of contrast, change the soundtrack. So imagine this person was doing the best they could with the resources they had. Imagine it was their issue, not your issue. Imagine the circumstance was random, not personal. An accident, maybe, without meaning. Give the other people here the benefit of the doubt, including yourself. Let yourself know you were doing the best you could with the resources you had at that time. So add some positive spin into this. Speak the words out. It wasn't really their fault. They didn't intend to hurt. They were just being unconscious. They're in pain themselves. It was just a random occurrence, a random accident. And notice the effect this has on the way you feel. Notice the difference. And name that, just whisper it out. What does it do? For me, it's diffusing the potency of the emotions, but there's still something there. Okay, beautiful. Let that come to neutral. And then just very quickly here, for some of you, this will be easy. For some of you, you may not get it fully, but just play with me for a start. Go back to the original emotion that you felt, the way you felt here. So the circumstances happened, these words have been spoken, and you feel a certain way. And give yourself permission to feel that. And notice where in your body you feel it. And then let the story go completely. Let the words melt and fall away. All the judgments just fade. The criticisms dissolve. The dialogue, the pictures, they just melt. All the story falls away and you open into the heart of the emotion that's here. You just give yourself permission, knowing this is okay. Noticing where it is in the body and then just falling into it. Into the heart, whispering out. What's deeper than this? What's next? Or in the heart of it? Whisper that. Beautiful. It's hurt arising here. And then deeper than that, in the heart of that, what's next? Just soften the body. Use your breath to carry you right into the heart of the emotion. Humiliation here. Let it spread, let it turn itself up, no matter how powerful. Just open your body, relax, and dive right in and into the heart. Keep dropping down to something deeper, opening into the core. Whatever comes up, you just whisper it out. Shame here. For you, what is it? Whisper it. And open into the heart even as the words come out of your mouth. Just relax and let go. What's next? Beautiful. Good job. What's next? Eventually you may come to a nothingness, an emptiness. That's fine. Just welcome it like an emotion. Whatever's here, let it be everywhere. Inside, outside, and just keep letting go. inwards, into it, into the epicenter. If there was something coming through pinholes in this nothingness, if there was something arising right out of the core of it, what might that be? What is that? It's all welcome, it's all safe. Just give yourself permission, let go, and keep letting go into the heart of everything. Light here. What is it for you? Whisper it out. Keep opening. Everything, nothing. The infinite, divine. Keep opening. Keep letting go into the core. And if expansiveness is here, let that be everywhere. Rest as it. And if strong emotion is still here, give it full permission just to be here. Don't touch it, just allow. And keep opening right into the core of the core. It's such a relief when we stop wrestling with emotions, stop resisting them. Something shifts. So just allow. Keep allowing. Beautiful. And as you rest here, just welcoming for a moment a mentor, a divine being, a sage, a saint, presence of the divine. And ask this presence if they had some words of advice to give you. What would they say? What would they want you to know? Let them speak. The mentor here is saying, keep accepting, keep welcoming, keep opening for a lifetime. What is your mentor saying to you? What does she or he advise? Beautiful. And taking that on board. If you like the advice, making it a part of you, welcoming it into your cells. And then thanking the mentor, letting him or her disappear into the light of all awareness. And freshly you can just open, allow awareness to come back to the space in which you're sitting. Come back to neutral. Take a beautiful long deep breath in and sigh it out. You can open your eyes when you're ready. Welcome yourself back. I know that was very quick there. I'm hoping that gave you something of a taster so that you get it when story mixes with emotion. It messes with us. It keeps us stuck in a loop and it gets stale, and eventually it gets a bit rotten. Our own minds get unhealthily attached and it messes with us. And yet, when you allow that story to drop, when you open emotionally, when you keep opening and welcoming, eventually a door into the divine, a door into the truth of who you are presents itself as being open. And that can change everything in your life. So there's a lot more to the weekend than this. I'm just trying to give you here a flavor of this. You can see now why I was saying you have to choose. You have to choose to help yourself. You have to be willing to stop, to turn inwards, to decide to help yourself. If you decide to do that, all help is here for you. And the techniques that have been developed over the last 30 years absolutely work.